welcome back to my page. Let's try this again, shall we? All right, you guys, yesterday, we tried twice to go live and we were very unsuccessful. So we're going to try again. Same project, you guys. So when you jump on, say hi, hit that heart button for me. I'm Laura with Chocolate to Chocolate Designs. You guys, if you're new here, then welcome to my page. In just a minute, I'm going to give you that same keyword to type in, but I'm going to only get to this video this time so that you can get the supplies for all the things that I'm using tonight to make this project, you guys, because we're going to make it happen tonight, right? Ooh, good luck charms, right? Okay, you guys, the keyword for tonight, again, is hallway, Hallway. Type hallway in the comments for me. And this time I also have this thing over here that's going to help me to be able to see exactly what you guys see, so I'll know for sure if it's messing up. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. Hey, hi, my friends. Hello, Kathy. Hey, Linda. Hello, Lisa Marie. Hey, Carol. Hey. Hey, Lynn. Yay. I'm so glad I have sound tonight. Hi, Bonda. Hello, Leanne and Joanne. Hi, Sue and Corey and Mary Jo. Hi, Brenda. I know, fingers crossed it works. Have you guys seen other presenters that have been struggling today? Hopefully not. Hi, Connie. Hello, everybody. All right, hallway is the keyword. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here. We got a lot of people jumping on. Hey, Kathy. So one thing that I did today, amongst a huge list, as you guys saw, of things I had to do today, was I did go ahead and I painted the round. So we don't have to paint this tonight. It's already done and ready to go. This is a wood round that I get from Temu. They're unfinished. They're extremely, extremely thin. And I think that they come in like a 12 pack, which is pretty darn awesome for really, really cheap. So I was going through, hi, Wendy, I'm Jeannie, hi, Darlene. I was going through all of my stuff, you guys, and I look for things and I'm like, what can I mix and match? And what's my favorite new transfers that came out that I really want to do? So you guys, we're going to try a new technique tonight. And you know, sometimes that works for me and sometimes it doesn't, but we're going to give this a good shot anyhow. This round, I think, is a 16-inch round. It's a 14-inch, you guys. It's smaller than the chocolate tour rounds. And I just happened to find in my craft stash a piece of paper that looks like this. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's beautiful for a round, but as you guys can tell, it doesn't cover the entire thing. That's okay. That's all right. We're going to make this work tonight. There's my little cheer, you guys. There's my cheer. So we're going to put this on here and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to Mod Podge this. Hi, Dale, down in Tennessee. We're going to Mod Podge this on here, and I do want to make sure that this middle part is centered as we go. So before I even start, I think what I want to do, and you guys, I'm winging it. I always wing it. I don't usually have very much of a plan, but yeah, where's my pencil? I've always got a pencil in here. Where's a pencil? I don't have a pencil? Oh, gee, there's my pencil. I actually put stuff away and then I can't find it because it gets buried. All right, so once I feel like I've got center, meaning it's equal on this side and it's equal at the top and the bottom, then I should be just about centered, right? You ordered the book? Yay! It came to me today and I got it all wrapped up, you guys. So I am super, super excited for Christmas and to see my brother-in-law's face when he gets his present. Oh my goodness. I'm a stinker, I tell you. All right, once I feel like I've got this about centered, I'm going to go ahead and just take my pencil and I'm going to mark it right on my board here just to make sure that I keep my Mod Podge in that area and that I get this back on here centered again. Don't worry too much about the lead, you guys. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Pam. All right, so we're going to Mod Podge this piece of paper on here. For some reason, I thought it was thinner than this, but it's not. You're doing the All Bums Welcome. Ooh, yay, Sandy. I can't wait to see it done. Oh, I can't wait to see that one done. That's going to be one of my favorites, I think, that I'm not going to want to sell or give away. That's going to hang in my house somewhere. All right, so this is just my bottle of Mod Podge, you guys. I meant to do this earlier, but I didn't. I'm trying to get all the goobers out of the top of it. Hey, I think I might have done it last time. Nope, there's definitely goobers. And we're just going to put this right on. See, there's the goober coming out. We're going to put the Mod Podge right on the surface. Hi, Roxanne. Every time, you guys, every time. And then we're going to spread this out really, really well. Just in that area. Oh my gosh, there's another one. There we go. Just in that area where we got the square at. So we can Mod Podge this piece on here. So you guys, I do want to tell you, I spent a lot of time today cleaning and wrapping presents. And so far, everything, for the first time ever, I think, you guys, first time ever, every single thing that I have purchased or ordered that has come to my house is wrapped and ready to go. And I'm so excited for that. Hi, Tracy. So tomorrow, while I'm spreading this out, I'm going to tell you guys, I have never done this before, ever. But this year, things have just gotten, this whole year has just gone by so fast. And especially these last couple of weeks as we're leading up to Christmas. And I have a tradition with my kids that every year I take them up to Frankenmuth to Bronner's and I let them pick out a brand new ornament that they'll get to keep when they're adults and they can start their own Christmas tree when they get their own place, right? And I haven't had a chance to do that yet. So, you guys, be honest about your opinion of this. I'm gonna do what I want to do anyway, but I'm still gonna ask for your opinion. Hello, Zanny. How are you doing? Hey, Margie. So tomorrow, you guys, I am letting my kids skip school because if I don't, and we try to go later on in the week when all the other kids are out of school, it's gonna take forever to get through there. And we'll be waiting in line to see Santa for 7 hours. So we're skipping school tomorrow so we can go up to Bronner's during non-prime time. So that we can get this done and not spend the entire day doing it. Me and the kids up in Bronner's tomorrow picking out some ornaments. And we'll probably have some lunch there. You guys are behind too? We'll probably have lunch there and just spend the day together. I don't know. And I've got a gift card that I need to pick up that's way, way, way up there. There's not a restaurant near me for the particular gift card, so I'll be able to get that on my way. But you say take them out. Our kids get out tomorrow anyway. Oh my gosh. Ours are supposed to finish the week this week. But I don't have 7 hours to spend at that store this year. Trying to get there. So I'm using this one just because I can get closer to the edges, I think. The other one's round. And I wanted a flat one to get those corner edges on this square piece, if that makes sense. But it's in my drawer. I still have it. All right, you guys. We're all Mod Podged up in that area. Smart thing to do to have fun. We're skipping school, too, to go to Disneyland tomorrow. See? So here's the other thing, too. You guys, my kids have had perfect attendance for the last 3 years. They've not missed a day of school any semester for the last 3 years. So, I think that for my kids to get one just day off because we can and because we want to is good. And this mom just needs the extra time. They don't do anything this close to Christmas anyway. Yeah, I know. They really don't. They really don't. And their Christmas party is already over with. They're just watching movies, and Allie's class is reading a book right now, and she's like, I might miss a couple of chapters of this book, but I don't really like this story anyway. And I said, but honey, are you going to be tested on it? And she says, I don't know. Half the time they really, yeah, you're right, they don't. All right, so once we got the Mod Podge on there, we're just drying that Mod Podge really, really good. This is going to allow us to move our paper around and make sure that we've got it right in place before we use an iron to iron it on there, okay? So you guys are like, it's a go. Just go ahead, do your thing. Do your thing. You guys approve. Good. Good. All right, I've got it all lined up, y'all. All lined up right where I want it to be. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. All right, I'm going to grab a piece of parchment paper. No, actually, I think I'm going to use my Teflon sheets instead tonight. Teflon sheet. And we're going to just iron this with a little mini iron. Yes, a just because day. A just because day. They never get a just because day. And I never take them for a just because day. And so I asked Miss Jackie that does the pickup at the school. And I'm like, what are they going to say if I call them tomorrow and tell them that I'm just pulling my kids out just to pull them out so that we can get some Christmas stuff done? And Miss Jackie said, they're going to say, have fun. That's all they're going to say. And I'm like, okay, good. Good, good, good. Oh, you guys, that is so beautiful. I'm going to keep ironing for just a second, though, because this is thicker paper, so I want to make sure. Yes, Family Mental Health Day, sure. We can call it that, and it will be. It's Mommy and Me Day. It's, you know what? It's bonding day. Hi, Christy. Thank you so much. And you guys, you know what? Tomorrow is supposed to be Grinch Day at the school, and I wore my shirt today, so probably a good thing they're not going tomorrow anyway. You're not getting notified, girl. I don't know why. I don't understand the notification thing. Y'all, it does it, and then it doesn't do it, and then it does it. So make sure that you guys are doing all three things. You can do ! notify right now if you're not getting notifications. And then you should get the notifications for, you should get the notifications from Facebook if you do ! notify right now in the comments. And then you've got where you type in the keyword hallway, and there's another place where it says get live notifications. Click here. You can click on that and sign up for those live notifications. And every once in a while that does need to be renewed. And then I also have a broadcast channel. And so as soon as I go live, my broadcast channel sends me out a broadcast to everybody in the channel that says that I'm going live. So there are 3 ways that you guys can get notifications, and I do the best I can, but that's, you guys, there's nothing else that I've signed up for that'll get you guys notified faster. All right, we're going to grab, because this is a thicker piece of paper, I'm going to grab a grittier piece of some sandpaper, you guys. And we're just going to sand the edges. And this is a really, really, really gritty one, but it should allow me to get that paper out there relatively quickly. And we're just going to sand at a downward angle right there along that edge of the board. Be prepared, though, you guys. If you're on all 3, then you might get 3 notifications every single night before I go live. Your grandson had a just because day with grandma. So you guys, we went to dinner on Saturday with my in-laws, and my kids are going to go with grandma for 5 days over Christmas break. 4 days over Christmas break. And I don't know what I'm going to do with myself yet. But I'm thinking some cleaning and organization is in the future for me, because it needs to be done. All right, you guys, look at how beautiful that piece of paper is on that round. And I know it looks wonky right now because we do have those edges on there. We're gonna try to see what we can do about those edges. Okay. All right, put this away. We need to clean off this table because now we've got a bunch of stuff all over it. I have a little desk vacuum. You can always lay down a piece of paper before you stand and get rid of all of that. Or you can just brush it off on your floor and vacuum later. That's another option. Doubt it, Wendy. We're too old for that kind of stuff. All right, you guys. So what we're going to do... What we're going to do now, we're going to add some surface wax to the top of this piece of paper, just where we're going to put our transfer, okay? You guys ready for this? Just right there in the center where we're going to put the transfer. And I still haven't decided what color I want to do. I think I did. I think I did decide a color. But I think I wanted to mix colors because I'm the mixologist, you guys. So we're going to mix a color to use in here. Just there in the center. Hey, Denise. I don't want to put it on the painted part because we're gonna mess with that a little bit. So just right there on the center of the paper. You guys, let's get our transfer down on here. I think that this is going to look gorgeous. And your mixologist is in the house because I want this to match, but also kind of stand out, okay? So I'm looking at all of these colors that are in this color palette right here that's on this thing. And I am seeing Marvelous, but I'm also seeing a little bit of like some raspberry color right here in this. I'm sorry, not raspberry, some currant jam. So we're actually going to mix our currant jam and our Marvelous together to see if we can't get a color that's close to these dark leaves right here to use for our words. I have a brand new jar of Marvelous. But it is, you guys, I hate when this happens. Every once in a while, I get a jar that looks like that when I first open it. And it's kind of gummy, and it's not a big deal because you can stir it and it's just fine. It basically just means that it's separated and shipping. I'm going to use my big one, and I'm going to use some extra water, too. We're going to add some extra water to this, and we're going to give this a good stir. That was a brand new jar, so it's kind of disappointing for me. But I also don't know... Oh, thank you. Don't forget to buff. Thank you. I also don't know how long that jar's been sitting on my shelf. It could have been there a while. Buff, 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 buff. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. Okay, I'm going to use one of these. This end right here is actually for stirring your jars. And like I said, you guys, this is kind of gummy right now, right? You guys can see how that looks. We're going to give this a good stir with some distilled water, and we can get this back to being absolutely perfect. It's really gummy. And wow. I need this jar too. I don't have any of our jar left. You've had it happen to you before? You can fix this. You just got to add water and stir. But it does take a little bit of elbow grease. I already got some good stuff right there. I'm not sure that I've got the patience to do this live, though, you guys. I guess I should have opened this jar yesterday and checked it out, huh? All right, let's just add it to that currant jam and see if the two of them, mixing the two of them together, is going to give me, from the freezing cold weather. Yeah, then that's part of it, too. Like, if your package gets left on your doorstep and it's freezing cold, a lot of times that will happen. I say a lot of times. Sometimes that will happen. All right. It does. It takes a while to get it fixed, but you can fix it. Yep. All right. We're going to add it to the currant jam and just see what we can see what we can make happen here. Ooh, that currant jam is definitely bright. I might have put too much currant jam in there, y'all. You chalked a tray and put resin over it? I bet you that looks gorgeous. That didn't really change the color of this very much. Adding that marvelous. And I'm surprised. All right, let's add some white in here. It changed it a little bit. Let's add some white in here too and just see what happens with that white. I just want that color to be, hey, Brittany. You asked for a bucket of elbow grease at the store? Because this is just, it's way too bright for what I wanted. So let's add some white in here. See what we can make happen. There we go. That's more the color I was looking for. Always mixing, always trying to get my color palette just right. But now I have way too much. Send our kids snipe hunting. Oh my gosh, my cousins made me do that when I was little. All right, you guys, I have way too much here and it's still a lot brighter than I want it to be. So we're going to take a little bit of this and add it to some bright white. There we go. That's better. Oh, yeah. That matches the colors that are right in here. Ooh-wee. Do we like that, you guys? Do we like that? Maybe a little bit more of this. Now I can't decide. Mix, mix, mix. Maybe a little bit of caramel. Oh, maybe. Or camel. Camel. I think I got it just now. I just added a little bit more of that other color mix that I had. Oh, yeah. I like this right here for this project. I really, really do. That color right there. Maybe a camel? Thank you. Maybe camel? I don't know. Now I'm looking at it and going, maybe camel. Jeez, I don't know. I think somebody might have been right with the camel idea. You guys, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try a little smidge of camel in here because I think that this is a good call. Believe it or not. Trust the process, you guys. Yes. Yes. That brought it from being bright to a much better tone. Thank you. Make sure you have plenty of blinker fluid. My nephew is driving now. And I bet he probably fell for that the first couple of times too. Camel was a fantastic idea. Fantastic. It just kind of brought some of that brightness down and added just a little bit more of that. Yes. Good. Beautiful color, you guys. Absolutely beautiful color. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to squirt a ton more water in here and then close it up. It looks a little tannish. Yep, you're right. Oh, heck, that's empty. Going to suggest some vodka. Vodka! Vodka would be fantastic. Camel was a fantastic idea, though. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, you guys, here we go. This is our transfer for the night. You guys, this is so gorgeous. Until God opens the next door, praise him in the hallway. I think this is perfect. An absolute perfect saying. I love it so much. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to open this up and give this a really good fuzz. And we're going to do that inside piece, all one color. And then we're going to start working on trying to see if we can figure out how to blend these edges, which may or may not be an easy process. We'll find out. Gave you a food processor for Christmas from your neighbor? Girl! Girl! That's awesome! Love this stencil. If we went to Tennessee and got a NASCAR race, she asked if she could drive. We were there. Ah, it went away already. I can't read them that fast. What do I make with vodka? Whatever we want. All right, you guys, a good fuzz on that real quick. And we're going to put this right in the middle of this piece of paper. And it should fit. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. It fits right in the inside of all of that. It overlaps just slightly in a couple of spots. But, y'all, I think this is going to be perfect. I think this is going to be perfect. Are you guys ready? And we might use some of this color for our blending too. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, I already got it on my finger. Here we go, you guys. These are, if you're new to my page, reusable silkscreen transfers. All you do is take the paste color that you want, that you've made, and you just glide it across the top of the transfer. Any place that's teal is going to keep the paste from going through. And any place that is white, or whatever color your background is where your paste is going to go through. Super, super easy, and then you can just wash these up. You can reuse them over and over and over again. So you paste, you go back through, and you remove all of your excess. Are you guys ready? Let me get it off my hand real quick. Use vodka to make vanilla. Oh, okay. Here we go, y'all. My favorite part. We do paste, we do peel, and we do reveal and squeal. So we're just going to pull this up, give it a little wiggle. That color is phenomenal, you guys.
I'm only going to be here for...
That looks like it was printed on there and exactly the color it was supposed to be. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness.
Mom?
How pretty is that? Mom. Evan, dude, you are supposed to be watching a movie or going to bed. That was the deal.
The movie
No. Okay. But
well,
no.
bye.
You're in my way. Go.
Bye.
So pretty, right? That was the perfect piece of paper for this. Ah! So excited! Now I gotta figure out how to do the edges of this thing, though. And that's the problem. Not a problem. That's the challenge tonight. Perfect color, right? Absolutely perfect. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gracious. Thank you. You guys, I just can't right now with him. He is not listening lately. Oh, that's so beautiful. Well, you guys, I've also been working on a sweatshirt, and it's taken me so far 3 days, and I'm still not done with it yet. But I can't wait to show you guys how it turns out. It's from the new Peanuts collection, and I'm taking my time with it so I don't mess it up. I know he's cute, you guys, but yeah, your cute only gets you so far. You guys, he knows the elf is watching. But he's still being a little stinker. All right. Yeah, it's just a piece of scrapbook paper, but look at how beautiful that is. It went perfectly with this transfer. It fit right in the center of it with only, like, look at the hallway one is the only little, right there, the little overlap on the leaf. Otherwise, that fits absolutely perfectly. The word is hallway. Hallway. Type hallway in the comments, please. All right, so we've got to figure out how to paint this thing. I think that since my Marvelous is not in the best shape right now, we're going to start off with some peachy keen. Before you glued it, you could have taken... I thought about doing that. Believe me, I did. And then I was like, you know what? I've never tried... Oh, the peachy keen's not going to work. I've never tried to actually, like, blend the edges together. And so we're going to try that tonight. I was going to use my Marvelous, but that's going to need some work for the Marvelous. So hold, please. I'm going to grab a jar of Waverly in the color Ballet Slipper. And that's how we're going to start with this project tonight, okay? Trust my process. We're just going to open it. We're just going to do our thing here and see what we can make happen. Why is that like chunky chunks? Oh boy. It's like all dried out on the top and causing chunks. Oh man. Okay, so we've got our Ballet Slipper. Do an actual try the... Ooh! And I'm going to use a piece of sponge. So we're going to get this wet with a little bit of water. And you guys, this is just a regular old sponge. I get these at the Dollar Tree. I thought I had more, but I don't know if I do or not. So we're going to keep using this one. And we're just getting this wet, and we're going to add some paint right to the sponge. And I'm going to sponge paint tonight with some different colors. And then we're also going to try some distress inks if these ones don't work. You love to see me craft and try new things. You guys, I hope it works because I love how this looks so far. So, I'm going to lay down some paper. Otherwise, I'm going to make a mess all over my desk. I don't like messes at all. What was it used to clean up the table? That is just, they're available on Amazon. It's just called a desk vacuum. Yo, I don't like messes. Chalk paint boogers, yes. That's what we had. Okay, let's do this. We're just going to start building our layers. So as I build this, I'm going to go on my edges, but I'm also going to round it on the paper too. And we're going to do our best to try to blend this together and make something absolutely gorgeous. And we'll see how it turns out. You all, I don't know. I don't know. But I bet we can figure it out, and I bet we can make it look beautiful. So just build. We're building up. Starting with the first little color here. And making sure that I'm getting both on the paper and on that piece of wood. And we're going to attempt to match this as best as we can. Thank you. We're going to attempt to match this as best as we can, or blend it in some way or another. but just starting out. It does. It almost has a little bit of a purplish background. Yes, it does. But I'm going to bring out all of my arsenal here. Everything I got. All right, let's dry this up from the side. It looks like it should be a pale wisteria. Ooh, Joanne, I didn't even think wisteria, pale wisteria. You might be right there. Ooh. Well, let's get out some wisteria and we'll add that to it too. But we're going to dry each layer as we go and kind of build it together. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll mix them. I don't know. My paper is coming up from the bottom just a little bit, and I can always come back in and throw a little bit of Mod Podge in there. And, and fix that up in a little bit. This is berry. That's not wisteria. Where's my wisteria? You guys, I have so many colors, I can't ever find them when I need them. Right there. Ooh, yeah, good call. Good call. Dry brushing some of the color that I mixed. Possibly. I also have some distressings over here that I think are going to give us some great results. I think I'm going to throw this ballet slipper away. I have another one. Oh! Yes, I will. I will use my iron to reactivate the Mod Podge. Yep. Oh, my wisteria is all dried out. You guys, I have got to stop using my heater in here. I tell you what. Let's see what happens, though, if I try to mix it. Because it should mix in with the Waverly paint. It did not. It's too dry. Oh my gosh, you guys. I need to go through all of my colors. I haven't used this one in a while. We're just going to keep trying and trying and trying until we get it right. Oh, I see some beautiful purple in there now. Hot Mouse Express tonight, you guys, for sure. All right, let's take some of that wisteria pink. That does blend a little bit better, but still, I will get it for sure. That does blend a little bit better with that wisteria in there. So I agree with that. That was a good call. My paper is coming up in multiple spots, you guys. I'm definitely going to have to fix it. It's like the more I put water on it, the more it wants to pull up. Try a hint of gray. A hint of gray. I saw that too. You guys, I think I'm going to go with my Distress inks and see what we can't make happen with those. But I definitely am already liking how it's looking, and I do think it's starting to blend in a little bit. My wisteria is so dried out though. So dried out. Crazy dried out. Could be also because I use the that thicker, what do you call it, you guys? The not the parchment paper, but the other thing, which could have caused it to not heat up as much as I wanted it to. It's definitely going right back down though. Okay, I'm going to try. Yes, it does kind of have wisteria, so I don't know. I don't know. I have 3 more jars up there. I think it's still available. All right, we're going to try some Distress ink because I've got a bunch of this stuff. And we don't necessarily have to blend it in. We just want to make sure that we've got it to where it looks like it's not a square piece of paper on a round board anymore. So I've got a couple colors here in Distress ink that I like. One of them is called Victorian Velvet. And then I also have one here that I think is going to be great. It's called Seedless Preservatives, which has got some purple tones in there. And so let's try giving this a little bit of a blend now that we have kind of a base going on for our colors, and just see what happens. Because I'm all about experimenting, you guys. I'm going to put a little bit on my blender brush. Ooh, I think that this, ooh, y'all, this is going to be bright. But I really think, you like when I experiment? I'm going to go on my edges first and then bring it in. And kind of see what we get with it. Ooh. Carol, it will be. It will be. Oh, you guys, I'm totally creating an amazing ombre with this color now. Oh, I love it. Let's try the purple. and just see. Oh, that's it right there, you guys. That's it. These things are the key. These are the ticket. You want to see the Oh Holy Night that I did right back here? Christy, this one already sold and I got to get it shipped out tomorrow. But that's what it looks like. I was supposed to package it up 2 days ago. And I haven't done it yet. You guys, I think the distress inks are going to be the way to go. Because it's going to allow me to do an ombre effect on there. All right, Pam. And it's covering up our paint lines and everything. Oh my goodness. Can you guys see how that did? And I think as we round our corners and we go even more rounded and try to keep this equal distance. Oh my goodness. It's still so flat right there. So we need to round more in this area. Thank you. Is that color too dark? We're going to come back in with some more purple too. These distress inks are, again, Seedless Preserves and Victorian Velvet. And they came together in the same pack. Oh my. Now you can still see where the paper's at, but it's definitely blending in a whole lot better than what it did. And it's looking gorgeous. So we might come back with more of this and just add more of this around over here, maybe, to darken that up. I'm not sure. I think it's going to look so pretty though. But I do think starting with that pink base was definitely the way to go. Hallway is the key word, you guys. Hallway. I'm trying to really blend in those paint marks too. And then I'm going to come back with that Strawberry Preserves again. But so far, man, oh man, that looks beautiful. Oh my goodness. Christmas throw blankets on clearance. Got 4 gingerbread people blankets for $1 each. Are you kidding me, Carlene? That's awesome. Might have to hit me up some Walmart tomorrow too. I'm using a lot of ink though, for sure. But it's blending really, really well. All right, we're getting there. Oh, how pretty. Oh, we're going to darken our edges a little bit too, I think. Even more than they are, just to kind of give that, like, I think somebody said an ombre effect. With it. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is perfection. I love distress ink. And I'm just going in a circular motion to try to give it that blending. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, I love that so far. But let's go back to this other purple color. We're going to bring it in just a little bit more. And I'm doing this very, very, very lightly. With this purple. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get carpal tunnel by the time I'm done. I probably already have it. Honestly. Oh, you guys. Look how stunning that is. Woo! Oh, I love it. It looks like down here it's not quite as blended as what it was up there. Whoops. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, now that I've got that done, I'm going to take just a little bit of, what color do I want to use, you guys? Maybe an aged mahogany might be the right one. Sold 10 pieces, that's awesome. Good for you. Good job. All right, I have a darker color here. It's called Aged Mahogany, and it is a deep, deep red. A deep red, you guys. And so I think I'm just going to take this deep red real quick. And we're going to go just along the edges of this. just to bring out some of the color from those leaves. Ooh, that might be too much. I like it, but I feel like we need to blend it a little better than that. So, where's my little blenders? Hi, Sue. I'm just using a makeup blender. And just darkening those edges ever so slightly. I think it brings your focus. Oh, yeah. Back up to the top, or back into the center when you've got some darker edges. Use a wipe to blend better. A wipe is probably going to, it'll put water on there and it'll pull it off. So what you want to do is if you've got this too thick, you just kind of press it on a piece of paper and it basically offloads some of your ink. But now that I've got some of it offloaded, I am liking how it's looking with this darker, rich mahogany color going along those edges. I say Distress Inks for the win tonight, you guys. Distress Ink. I think that this turned out fantastic. I don't know. Should we add anything to it? You guys think it's good? Do we keep going? What do you guys think? Is it darker on the paper? What do you guys say? I think it looks phenomenal. I think it looks great. You can definitely still see where that paper is at. So it didn't blend perfectly to make that seamless, but I still think that that's gorgeous. Carol says good just as it is. Should we put a hanger on here, though, of some sort? I don't know. Or does it need a bow? Or do we just leave it as it is? I haven't decided. Either way, though, you guys, Distress Inks for the win. This piece of paper worked out perfectly for this particular transfer. Hallway is the keyword. It does kind of look framed, doesn't it, a little bit? Yeah. Like it just how it is. All right, you guys, so that's going to be it for tonight then. I think that it looks great. I love this piece of paper. You guys want to see what paper pack it came in? So that you can look for it? Because I think you're going to be surprised. I think we're just going to hang it. I think we're going to put some wire or something on the top of it to hang it. We'll ask Carol what she wants me to do with it. You're right. A bow would hide the words and the design on there. So let me show you guys the paper pack real quick. Let me grab it so you can see. Because it actually was not a paper pack that I thought that I would be using anytime soon. I got it at Michael's, and it's part of an autumn one. It's called November Somber. November Somber? No, November Soiree. November Soiree. And that's the one that it came out of, you guys. Right there. In case you guys are looking for it, that's the piece of paper. Came out there. So there we have it, you guys. Until God opens the next door, praise Him in the hallway. Okay, Kara, that sounds good. And there it is. I love it. All right, you guys, that's it for me for tonight. Skipping school tomorrow, but I will see you guys back here tomorrow night for a live tutorial. Hope that you absolutely love this. And thank you, Pam. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow night. Love you all so much. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.